for the Wildcats is open for the Jayhawks, Carter Hines. At 113 for Union, Stratton Luke. The Wildcats are open for the Jayhawks, Aiden Bergman. At 120 for the Knights, Brayden Bonsack. For the Wildcats, it's open for the Jayhawks, Cooper Hines or Max DeMore. At 126 for the Knights, Mays Weber. For the Wildcats, Gage Kenmore. For the Jayhawks, Gavin Bell. At 132 for the Knights, Jace Heidemann or Caden Jones. The Wildcats are open for the Jayhawks, Maddox Thorson. At 138 for the Knights, Cooper Davis or Brandon Frush. The Wildcats are open for the Jayhawks, Trevor Delgardelle. At 144 for the Knights, Don Montel or Jace Lovelace. For the Wildcats, Blaine Porter. For the Jayhawks, Caden Lang. At 150 for the Knights, Brock Burkmeyer or Jaden Payne. For the Wildcats, Chase Forey. For the Jayhawks, Trice Larson. At 157 for the Knights, Briar Mass. The Wildcats are open for the Jayhawks, Wyatt Renner. At 165 for the Knights, Wyatt Walker. For the Wildcats, it's open. Parker Ackerman wrestles at 157 for the Wildcats. At 165 for the Jayhawks, Max Soley. At 175 for the Knights, Eric Zack. For the Wildcats, Marshall Davison. For the Jayhawks, Braxton Cavalier. At 190 for the Knights, Zachary Thompson. For the Wildcats, Jaden Butler. For the Jayhawks, Andrew Devlin. At 215 for the Knights, Hunter Sunwall. Wildcats are open. And then for the Jayhawks, Drew Munson. At 285, the Knights are open. Wildcats, Cole Hand. For the Jayhawks, J.D. Sadler. The head coach for the Knights, Bart Mallard. For the Wildcats, Nick Hogan. And for the Jayhawks, Matt Gross. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor our nation and flag while paying respect to our men and women in uniform around the world who protect our liberties and way of life with the singing of our national anthem by Paisley Ekholm and Harper Gross.
Whose rush stripes This is the Jayhawk Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
Welcome aboard on the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Clayberg. Anthony Bond, the controls and camera tonight as we are set for our final dual meet action at home for the Jesup Jayhawks. As tonight, it's a triangular with Union making their way up to Jesup and Janesville making their way over to Jesup. As we will have this for you shortly, Jesup and Janesville will be the first ones to kick things off in this dual event. Season's moving along. Jayhawks, again, with success that they had over the weekend at Maquoketa Valley. And last week on this mat, we saw them up against some stiff competition as well. When you look at what they were able to do and the success that they continue to have through the season. But tonight as we get going on this, we're going to get ready for wrestling. And we will kick things off for Jesup at the 150-pound weight class initially. There are going to be some open weights on Janesville's end of things. And I'm waiting to see if we're going to have any sort of JV competition matches that will start things off initially. As the officials will connect. Officials will connect with the coaches.
We'll be starting at 150 pounds. The first match will be Jesup versus Janesville. Then Janesville versus Union, and the nightcap will be Union versus Jesup. We're going to do right varsity to start with.
Last week, Jesup was able to have some success up at Nashua Plainfield in a big meet that took place up there. Jesup really proving the strength of team they have as they upset number 4 Osage last week, 39-28. So it was exciting for Coach Matt Gross and his squad. Continue to build the confidence in what they've been able to do so far this season. Last week they competed against Janesville as well and beat Janesville 74-6. This was all up at Nashua Plainfield. Right now they're sitting at 17-0 in dual meet action. Again, that upset win against Osage, 39-28. Osage at the time last week in that number 4 spot. Nashua Plainfield in that 6th spot last week, ranked. Jesup beats them as well on their home mat, 44-33. So again, finished overall with St. Ansgar on the evening with a 67-6 victory to close out their going 4-0 last week. That was a busy week last week for them, and then moving into a tournament, a very competitive one over at Mac Valley, and trying to dig up the results from that tournament and how our Jayhawk team had done last week in that competition. But if you've not been able to be a part of a home wrestling meet here in Jesup and you're tuning in for the first time, and you see maybe dark in the background, but started last year with a spotlight that hovers over center court, center mat. And the stands are relatively full tonight. And there's an inflatable tunnel that comes out where the basketball team kind of runs out of that quasi-storage locker type room, I'll say, during basketball, and get some walk-on music. And right out of the gate, 150 pounds, Tice Larson, Chase Foray. Tice Larson, I believe in his second season as a wrestler for the Jayhawks, and Tice has really come on with the skill set he has earned and developed here since last year. He ended up second in district wrestling last year. Did go on to the state meet. Did not place down there, but was on the basketball court not too many years ago, and Coach Gross was able to show him the success he could potentially have in wrestling and the growth he's had as a wrestler from last year to this year. And the support they've got in that wrestling room this year makes things competitive, and you get real life action every time you're in that room. And tonight we've got two officials watching the mat, watching the circle. Larson will release. Give it that point, still up by 4. And you see maybe a different scoreboard than you saw previously. That's the track wrestling score that we've got for you. And Tice Larson able to get that takedown and near fall points, but doesn't matter as he gets that pin in 1 minute and 57 seconds. Tice Larson, junior for Jesup, victorious. Move on to 157.
At 157 for Jesup, Wyatt Renner.
So Wyatt Renner make his way out for the Jayhawks. And Renner will get his hand raised just as a forfeit. Actually, no, we do have a wrestler, Parker Operman, coming out for Janesville at 157. And Wyatt Renner last year wrestled JV, moving up to that varsity level this year. And there's the first 3 points we see on the board, the takedown. Parker Operman finishing 7th place at the Northland Invitational right before Christmas break. And at 4th place at the St. Ansgar tournament in early December. I assume Union and Janesville will compete in the next duel, and Jesup and Union in the nightcap. Wyatt Renner with a caution. They'll reset. Again, Parker Operman in the all-black unis with the gold trim. Stands up right away. Does get that peel off. 1 point. It's 3-1. Still advantage of Wyatt Renner of Jesup. Handable colored tie-up. Renner not really allowing Operman much advantage offensively. And that'll end that first period. Choice to Jesup. Renner is going to defer. And Jesup will see Janesville moving to that down position. And right out the gate, Operman seeking that escape, seeking to tighten up that margin. Jesup squad will be at the Marion High School Invitational on Saturday. Continue to build up as the postseason realistically not that far away. 2-point reversal tied this up. Parker Opperman with the advantage right now, and Renner will need to show some aggressiveness. As he's getting to stand up, widen that base, and Peel out of bounds. The whistle blows. 59 seconds remain. Halfway through this one. 157 pounds, Tice Larson pinning Chase Forey in the opener at 150 in 1 minute 58 seconds, right before that period ended. Good crowd on hand tonight in Jesup. Maybe it helps it wasn't sub-zero temps that we've had. Somewhat busy night here in the gym this week, and next week it gets busy as well. Basketball and wrestling. And give credit, there it goes. Wyatt Renner drives forward. He's got 19 seconds. Try and turn, see if he can get some near fall points counted here in the end of this second period. And we're going to see an increase on that green score, and they'll give 4. They will award 4 points to Wyatt Renner as that second period does end. And 2 officials, they alternate the lead as the matches go. Renner, you got to watch being defensive, and 1 point will be awarded to Renner. Parker Opperman. More pressure on the head than the official would like to have seen. I wouldn't say the Janesville contingent was on board with that, as Renner stands up, spins out, gets the escape. Still both up. Renner, I'm sure, wants to be conservative. Working the edge of the mat, but reaching around, pull that neck down. 3 near fall points happening, if not in full, and it does happen. 4 minutes, 44 seconds in which was a competitive match that the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show. And Jesup, team-wise, continues to rise, this time up 12-0 overall. Moving up to 165, and Max Soley makes his way out for the Jayhawks and head coach Matt Gross. And last week, Jesup beating Janesville up at the Nashua Plainfield event that was held a week ago, and Soley gets his hands raised. Jesup beat Janesville 74-6.
For the Wildcat,
A week ago, back to see him. Team score moves 18-0.
Braxton Cavalier.
175 pounds, Braxton Cavalier makes his way out. Janesville will have a wrestler in the lineup as well, and that's Marshall Davison. And Cavalier finishing 7th place, it looks like. Last week at Mac Valley. Was wrestling JV before Christmas break. Jesup ended up in 3rd place overall in that tournament last week over at Mac Valley. Burlington Notre Dame won it. And I believe New Hampton Turkey Valley, they were the 2nd place. And Jesup 3rd by Starmont, Mac Valley, East Buck, and Marmac, Beckman Catholic, Midland, and Cascade. Is how that went last week. Cavalier in the advantage right now, 3-0. Cavalier last week, again 7th place. And a beating Carter Conrad at the Cascade. And a fall on 3:59 last week, Saturday at that tournament. Clock will run out in the 1st period. Braxton Cavalier, Marshall Davison. Davison wrestling for Janesville. Has wrestled JV, ended up in 4th place in the tournament at Central last Saturday. And 4th place at the St. Ansgar tournament back in December. Hannibal color tie-up, center ring. Cavalier had that first takedown. Been giving him the advantage right now and shooting for that leg. And we'll see the turn, and there's the 3 points. Thanks everybody following along the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology tonight. Official going to have some words for the wrestlers, especially the one underneath and Marshall Davison, to try and see a little more action. Davison rolls through. It's a little opening from Cavalier. Cavalier buckled onto that shoulder of Marshall Davison. Look at a prop. He's got a pivot point on that right far shoulder of Marshall Davison. And we're seeing the count. Clock winding down. And can he get it done before it's done? No, he cannot, but he will get 4 near fall points, bring his total up to 10. And it's been interesting to see this season with the 4-point near fall, the 3-point takedown. Saw it especially last week in our home Jesup duels, the number of tech falls that have increased just because you can get to that point total so much quicker. Walking that line. And they will go out towards the trainers. Bring it back to the middle with 1:34 remaining, 3rd period. And Braxton Cavalier driver's seat, 12-0, his advantage right now. Marshall Davison cautious in not allowing Cavalier to prop up that shoulder, rolls through it. But he has worn some energy. £175. This thing started at 150, and caution towards the Jayhawks. And the official clarifying what his expectations are to Braxton. Right away, being aggressive off that start here within 40 seconds remaining. Davison is just seemingly going to want to wait this one out. Official underneath there looking to see, is there an opportunity for that shoulder to be there, but we're not going to see any points be awarded to Davison, as he had a thought at the end, trying to escape, at least break that goose egg that's on the board. But major decision, Braxton Cavalier 12-0, now 12-0. As we move into 190 pounds. So Andrew Devlin making his way out for the Jayhawks against Jaden Butler. Devlin finished 5th place, wrestling at 215 in the Starmont tournament. 2nd in the JV tournament at Dyke New Hartford back in December. 3rd of the Vinton Shellsburg JV tournament back on the 16th of December. Jaden Butler Central Invitational, 6th place for him. 6th place in the North Lynn Invite. Ended up winning up at St. Ansgar. 190-pounder. Andrew Devlin's been having to wrestle up, and he's got that upper body strength. Was a heck of a football player for Coach Jacob McMartin this fall. Spent his summer in the weight room and also in the kitchen. Trying to increase his body mass and his weight and utilize that certainly for football, and looking to utilize that asset here in the wrestling mat. Jesup as a team leading Janesville right now 22-0. And Devlin's going to slip. You got to give him some credit for the effort of what he was trying to do. But Jaden Butler got the takedown and still holding 1 foot inside that ring to keep the match going, but he brings it out and they will reset. Devlin will be in that down position as we get the ankle bands refastened. 34 seconds remain. If Andrew had competed it over the weekend over at Mac Valley, I don't think he was a part of that for Jesup. Jesup left that weight open at 190 and had Drew Munson wrestling at a 215. I expect to see him here at 215. 3-1 when they escape from Devlin. Period does end, and Andrew's given this Janesville wrestler something to contend with. Devlin in that down spot. Quickly rises up, trying to escape, trying to get the release of Jaden Butler. It does come, and there's the three-point takedown as he drives that shoulder. Belly down Butler. Now working in to try and prop that cradle. He's bringing him back. The official had to get down quick. They are going to give him 2 near fall points. I think Andrew was just adjusting his grip, and Jaden Butler was ready for it. Halfway done with this one, 190 pounds. Devlin, a junior for Jesup. And they will step out, bring it back to the middle, starting again. Butler, the disadvantaged down position of at least where he was at in scoring, and he's trying to peel away, but Andrew Devlin is not easily going to be pushed to release. Definitely a good matchup between these two. And Andrew's come a long ways too in his skills as he's developed here as a wrestler, as we've watched him over the years. And we'll close out period number 2. It will be the choice of Janesville. Wildcat wrestler says he wants to go neutral up. Andrew quickly wrapping around that head. Certainly Butler. Follow that distraction. He went shooting for that leg quickly. But Butler, his tank is wearing out and has allowed Andrew to get 3 points up on that board with that takedown. And Butler certainly spreading it out, widening those hips, and he's trying to roll his way through. Devlin hangs on tight. We will see at least 2 near fall. There it goes. If Devlin can get him situated one more time on his backside, whether he'll get the pin or not, but there is a risk right away on a reversal as Butler rolls through it, gets 2, gets 3 on the near fall, 40 seconds to go. But you got to give credit early on in this match, and here later in the match, Andrew Devlin taking some risks, taking some chances. Butler eyes up at the clock. He sees he's got less than a half a minute, and Devlin trying to resist, rolling in and allowing any near fall points. 14 seconds. Devlin gets the warning. And he just needs to fight it out, and Devlin is going to survive this one. Wow. Talk about survival. Took the chances on the moves. Jaden Butler, it may have looked like at some point that he didn't have it, but he kept finding opportunities and kept fighting, and Andrew Devlin wins in a decision 12-9. Give him credit here, 190 pounds. 215 pounds is where we're sitting at now. It's our 6th match of the night. Drew Munson coming out, raising his hand.
At 285
Gets that forfeit win. Jessup will go to now a point total of 31-0. 31-0, And J.D. Sadler unable to wrestle last week in the home duel on senior night. But tonight, the seniors out there going to face off against Cole Hahn out of Janesville. And looking back, before Christmas break, J.D. Sadler ended up on the heavyweight division at the Starmont tournament. Was 4th in districts last year. Cole Hahn, he's a big boy out there too. JD's gonna have his hands full. Nick Tempest was wrestling heavyweight last week. And at the Mac Valley tournament, JD coming back tonight. I guess it wasn't a week ago tonight. It was a week ago this past Tuesday we had the triangular. It was a week ago Thursday that they were up at Nashua Plainfield. Again, when they had met this same team and defeated them 74-6. One minute gone in this match. Still seeing J.D. Sadler. Got that first takedown. And Cole Hahn gets flipped over, and J.D. has the position he needs his opponent in. And he wins in 1 minute and 23 seconds. And that's a victory at heavyweight for Jesup. Now time for the little guys. Adjust your set sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, your screens. When we go from the big guys to the lighter guys, we'll say. I don't want to say the little guys. Carver Hines at 106.
At 100,
get a pass and default.
The Wildcats are open for the Jayhawks, Aiden Bergman.
So that Aiden Bergman coming out here at 113. Comes out of the tunnel. Checks in, will get his hand raised quickly.
At 120,
giving our team score at 49-0. And now at 120 pounds, Cooper Hines. Will have his hand raised.
At 126 pounds for the Wildcats, Gage Kenmore.
And we will see a wrestling match here at 126 after three straight forfeits. 106, 113, 120. Jesup in the advantage, 55-0. And here 126, Gavin Bell facing Gage Tenborg. And right away, see the takedown happen. Should rewind to last Saturday, just because we didn't get to talk about him. Carver Hines ended up in second place at 106 at the Mac Valley tournament. The Farge Evans invite. Abe Bergman was a champ. Max DeVore 120. Up in third place, Cooper Hines, the champion at 126. Peyton Jacobson at 132. And now we're going to see a completion to this with Gavin Bell coming out and getting the pin in 58 seconds. 132 last week. Maddox Thorson was wrestling in that position and finished in 7th place.
The Wildcats are open.
So an opening here at 132 pounds. Maddox Thorson gets his hand raised.
At 138 pounds.
Move to 138. So the seniors on this team. Trevin Delagardelle. Forfeit there. Make this team score 73-0. And the final weight class here with Jesup facing off against Janesville. 144 pounds. So Caden Lang coming out of junior on this team, finished 3rd place. And a win over Jaden Bucknell out of New Hampton, Turkey Valley at the Mac Valley tournament. Won that by forfeit, actually. So we will see this match close out with Caden Lang and Blaine Porter. Should say that Trevin Delagardelle finished 6th place last Saturday, beat by Brody McGrath in that 5th place match. Caden Lang up in 3rd place. Lang's got that takedown quickly and on the attack, going after Blaine Porter. Again, Lang just said 3rd at Mac Valley, champion up at Starmont. Was a state qualifying after finishing 2nd in districts a year ago, last season. Blaine Porter out of Janesville, again, Bear they call him, face down right now. Having near fall points against him. Jesup will continue to build on their dual team record of now, I believe, going to be 18 in overall. After the 4 they had a week ago over at Nashua Plainfield, 2 they earned a week ago this past Tuesday against Dyke New Hartford, Grundy Center. And also wrestled last week, BCUW. And this is the Jayhawk Sports Network. Harlan Technology will continue with one live stream here. We will not break this up into different events. My assumption is Janesville and Union will hit the mat next. We'll just leave the crowd mic open for that one. We'll not have the call for it, but the crowd mic will be on. We'll have it for you on video. Lang with the advantage right now, 11-1. Tucking underneath that right shoulder of Blaine Porter. There's that 3-point takedown. Wouldn't be surprised if he maybe tries to release him and then take him down again. And We're going to see a point awarded. They're going to say that Blaine did escape on it, so we'll be 14-2. And Lang very well could close it out right now with another takedown as we approach the halfway point in this match. Blaine Porter goes down, whistle blows, and that'll be it. 15 points is the margin, and it's 17-2. And that's a tech fall, and Jesup will win this dual tournament and really shut it out. And as we mentioned, they were up at Nashville Plainfield last week and beat the Wildcats 74-6. And they close out tonight 78-0. We do have it in the chat if you want to see where the scores are. Anthony Baugh has updated that. But Tice Larson winning at 150 to open up in a fall. Wyatt Renner beating Oberman at Janesville in a fall, 444, 157. Braxton Cavalier, major decision, 12-0, 175. Devlin fought hard, ended up winning the win at 190, 12-9. J.D. Sadler at heavyweight with a 123 fall. Gavin Bell with a pin over Gage Tenborg at 126 in 59 seconds. And you just saw the tech fall 17-2 and 251, 144 pounds, Caden Lang. We will step away from our headsets and our microphones as they get reset here on the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology with high school wrestling here in Jesup from the upper patio. We'll return here shortly.
Youth wrestlers, come on down. Go on out in the middle of the mat, guys. This group of kids have won the last 14 tournaments, and the future is bright for Jesup Wrestling. Okay, guys, everybody turn around and look at me so they can see you on the camera upstairs. Great job, wrestlers, great job. JV matches before the start of the next duel. Before for Jesup, Gaston for Union.
Super Bowl a year ago. Just no credit for the Billy Higgins and the 49ers, and he's only as good as he
Now wrestling for Jesup, Renner, for Union, Johnson. All the little guys need to be in the bleachers. Don't be behind the wrestlers on the benches. At 157 pounds for Union Knights, Briar Mass. For Jamesville Wildcats, Parker Opperman. At 165 for Union, Wyatt Walker. The Wildcats are open. At 175 for Union, Eric Sack. For the Wildcats, Marshall Davison. For the Knights at 190 pounds, Zach Thompson. For the Wildcats, Jaden Butler. For the Knights at 215 pounds, Hunter Sunville receives a forfeit. At 285 pounds, Corey Hahn receives a forfeit. At 106 pounds, Coy Meeher receives a forfeit. At 113 pounds, Stratton Luke receives a forfeit. At 120 pounds, the Wildcats are open. For the Knights, Brayton Monsack. At 126, for the Knights, Mays Weber. For the Wildcats, Gage Canmore. At 132, the Wildcats are open. For the Knights, Caden Jones. At 132, for the Knights, Jace Hedeman. The Wildcats are open. At 144, for the Knights, Jace Lovelace. For the Wildcats, Blaine Porter. At 150 pounds for the Wildcat, Ben Strebel. For the Knights, Jaden Payne. JV match. For Jesup, D4. For Union, Kirby. For Jessup, Runner. For Union, McMahon.
this is right ball.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
All right, back at it here on the Jayhawk Sports Network, Marlin Technology, as we get into duel number 3 of tonight. And it's Jessup's second appearance on the mat, as we just finished up with Union and Janesville completing their duel competition. And Jesup will face off against Union. So Janesville bus is started. They're getting ready to roll out of here as they lost the opener to Jesup 78-0. And then end up losing the second one here to Union 70-10. Union, actually, Jaden Butler for Janesville did pick up a win, as did Cole Hahn at heavyweight. So Jesup at it here now, facing off against rival Union. Here in Jesup tonight, Anthony Bauer on the controls and camera, and Wyatt Renner at 165, facing Wyatt Walker on the mat right now. And still awaiting points, and we're going to see the first ones go to Wyatt Walker. So Renner coming into tonight, placing 5th at 157 last weekend over at Mac Valley in that tournament, beating Stephen Rowling in a fall in 322. But ended up 5th place also at the Starmont tournament. 3rd place in the JV tournament down at Vinton back in December. His opponent, Wyatt Walker, out of Union, did not place at the Bobcat Invitational last Saturday. Wyatt Walker for Union. Head coach is Bart Maylard. For Union, Pat Hogan, Kyle Kriz, Matt Schmitz, Max Thompson, Kirk Crawford, John Simon, all on that staff for Union. Matt Gross, the head coach for Jesup. Aaron Schutte, along with Levi Vogel, Tony Olazak, Steve Arsenault, Jared Delagardelle, Kenyon Stowe, and Joe Colon. All coaches for that Jesup squad up in the weight room and the wrestling room and here on the mat. Again, Jesup coming into tonight, and I would say coming into this duel team record of now 18-0. Starting at 165, Renner trailing Walker. And Walker angling to the side, but give credit to Renner. High leg. Trying to pull that through. Walker not allowing it as they dance on the line on the circle. .126 remains, second period here in Jesup tonight. Again, this Jesup team this year I mean, the intensity they had last year and the number of falls they had, it's gone up. You know, it was intense last year, but that's increased this year, certainly. Walker Renner tying up, and Walker able to fling Renner down. 3 points goes up, making it 6-1 advantage for the Knight Wrestler. We're going to see 4 near fall points go up as Renner continues to arch, continues to roll those hips. Rolling the other way. Face down, there's the 4 points. Finally gets released. Stalling call, 1 point awarded, or caution call against Wyatt Walker. Did give a point. Period does end. Choices to Walker. He wants neutral. Again, first match of the night here in the nightcap of this triangular. Official wants to see a little more action. Three is there. Credit that to Walker. Controlling that upper body. A Renner resisting. He's got 1 more minute to fight through this in this match. Again, 2 officials on this mat as Renner gets released. Head down. Attack those hips. Renner not going to have the room here in the last 20 seconds. Now Renner finds a way to flip his opponent. There's the reversal. We're going to see near fall, if not a pin. 6 seconds remain on that clock. Tighten it down. Bring in that shoulder. Control with the hips, and that is not going to be enough. Wow. Renner needed another 15 seconds to solidify that opportunity, but Wyatt Renner down to defeat. Going from a major decision to a minor one, and it is going to be a 13-10 score as we see Jesup go up on the team side 3-0, and we'll see the mat needing some conditioning following that contest.
For Jesup at 175, Max Soley.
So Max Soley making his way out. He had a forfeit win in the Janesville competition. We will see him face off against Eric Zach. Max Soley. $165. is what he wrestled over the weekend at Mac Valley. Ended up in 4th place. Lost that 3rd place match to Quinn McGow out of MFL Marmac. Lost in the tech fall. And he's coming out of the gate quick with that takedown. Eric Zach did not place over the weekend. The Bobcat Jerry Eckenrod invite. And gives Sully credit, control on that head. Find a way to pivot around. Keeps attacking and gets what he needed. That happened in 50 seconds. Max Soley gets the win against Union's wrestler Eric Zach. 9-0 now for, actually 6. Strike that. Give you the wrong score. Wyatt Walker winning at 165 gives Union the 3 points. And Max Soley with the fall gives Jesup the 6 points. And we go to 190 pounds. Andrew Devlin snuck out of a match in the opener tonight by a score of 12-9 over Jaden Butler, who fought back towards the end. And Andrew hung on for that one. Zach Thompson out of Union. Andrew may be giving up a little bit of strength, upper body strength, but we talked about this in our first meet. Devlin became quite a down lineman, outside linebacker, inside linebacker for Coach McMartin's football team this fall for Jesup, and he put on a lot of weight through muscle last summer, and he's transferring that to the wrestling mat. .3-0 advantage Andrew Devlin. 1 minute remains, first period. Rolls him up. 1 count. It's all he's going to get. Not going to get any points. Zach Thompson able to roll through that. And now Andrew's tightening up on that far side, and he gets it done. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Andrew Devlin beating Zach Thompson by a fall. Officially 1 minute, 16 seconds is what they will state. And we go to 2:15. Drew Munson making his way out. Another gentleman with a strong football season. Well, some of these football guys have a little axe to grind after having the football team lose down at Union last fall. Not going to happen here in Jesup, as Drew Munson facing Hunter Sunwell. Drew Munson finished in 2nd place over the weekend in Mac Valley tournament, losing to Nathan Bites of Mac Valley by a fall of 247. Hunter Sunwell trailing now 3-0. Didn't place over the weekend at the Jerry Eckenrod invite, and he very well is going to go back to the folding chairs in a quick fashion as Munson tightens up and wins by fall in 39 seconds. Drew Munson helping to extend this Jesup team score now to 18-3. Bringing in one of the seniors on this team. Unable to wrestle last week and over the weekend. But he's back tonight. He ended up with a win in the opening match against Janesville, and he will win by a forfeit in this contest. He beat Cole Hahn by a foul of 123 against Janesville. And now J.D. Sadler helping earn some 16 points by just getting out there and raising his hand, and we will bring Carver Hines out. Freshman for Jesup against Coy Maylert for Union. And Carver Hines, another wrestler, did not get to wrestle earlier tonight as he had a forfeit open with Janesville, but ended up in second place last weekend, losing to Burlington Notre Dame's Cohen Dietzenbach. Hines champion at 106 in the Starmont tournament in December. A lot of accolades in youth wrestling, 7th, 8th grade wrestling over the last year and into the summer, moving into the high school division this year. And Jesup has only given up one loss, and Wyatt Walker defeating Wyatt Renner, who fought back in the last 15 seconds of that match to make it just a minor decision. Thanks for joining us on the Jayhawk Sports Network tonight. And Carver Hines on the mat right now, trailing 3-0 against Coy Maylert. We will be back for basketball action here on Jayhawk Sports Network tomorrow night. Boy-girl doubleheader against Olwine. We have Sumner Fred doubleheader on Monday. Carson Lenau and Camden Oshner. Some Jesup grads, a couple of broadcasts under their belts. They'll have the headsets on Monday night. And Luke Baldwin and Jason Pilcher will have the call of the Wapsie Valley Boys Contest on Tuesday. Whistle blown into that first period. Choice to Jesup, deferment going to go to Union, and Coy will decide the up position is best. And Hines going to distract with the touches to the head. And quickly Coy retracts in that arm and gets Hines on his back, but Hines able to roll through. Trailing 6-0 right now. Both on takedowns, the points on takedowns. Halfway through this one. Hines, wide base, and will get released. Gets his first point. And now Carver jumps back quickly on a shoot-in. Just going to see Janesville Union. When you look at Coy Maylert, also did not wrestle his opening match due to open weight with Janesville. Official stops that with 12 seconds to go, brings him back. Neutral position. He wants to see a little more action, as I'm sure the crowd does as well. It'll end the full 2 periods. Jessup's choice. And Coach Gross signaling over to Carver. Let's go neutral. Let's go both up. However, Coy Maylert has that takedown. Expertise right now on Carver. Penalty point, I believe, given to Maylert. We'll take him off the edge of the mat. .106 remain. Advantage right now is all Mailer. We've had a few matches tonight. And all of a sudden a wrestler is down. Opponent comes back, or they're down, they fight back and can easily, in this model with a 3-point takedown and quickly getting 4 near fall points, can tighten the margin quick and in the right position. Looking at a pin. I think this is how we're going to see this one evolve here and conclude. Jesup will have Carver Hines here go down to defeat here at 106 with a major decision. 10 seconds remain. Coming out of bounds, bring it back to the middle. Get him going again. Again, started things off at 165. Union's Wyatt Walker got the victory in a decision. Jesup, it's been all Jesup till now again, as Carver Hines will lose that one 17-3 in a major decision, and makes our team score Jesup 24, LaPorte City Union 7. And now Aiden Bergman, 113-pounder, facing Stratton Luke. For the Knights, Bergman did not wrestle the opener. Was a champion over the weekend at Mac Valley in the Farge Evans Invite. Also up at Starmont on the 21st in December. He was third in state in 1A last year after finishing champion in the district. And this team also competed in the state duel tournament. And Bergman also a champion last year in the nickel tournament. Still looking for that first takedown. Stratton Luke. He also, again, he was not able to wrestle because that open slot from Janesville's roster, that weight class. Union does not have any open slots. Actually strike that. In the open slot they did have, it was again at heavyweight. I believe that was the only one that Union left open in their matchup against Janesville. Jesup wrestlers will head down to Marion. Weekend tournament happening there on Saturday. And looking ahead to their schedule. Next weekend they travel to Western Iowa for that OAB CIG Herb Ergens invite. It happens on Friday and Saturday. That's a key tournament that Jesup started going to here a couple of years back. A lot of stiff competition over that way. Get a chance to see some wrestlers that you may only see if you're down in Des Moines in the state tournament. .139 remains, second period. Bergman having a challenge offensively as Stratton Luke is in full defense mode right now. Not allowing an opening until quick movement for Bergman. He's going to bring him around that far side, get that takedown official. Luke sees where that line is, trying to pull his opponent a little further on. He'd appreciate a reset, I'm sure. Approaching 30 seconds remaining in this second period, and Bergman will keep a foot in, and then Luke sticks one out, then puts it back in. That's what it's all about. Hope somebody caught that at least. Anthony, I think, understood it. Union LaPorte City facing Jesup tonight. Start that second period shortly. But Luke trying to rise up and escape. He has yet, as you can see, to get on that scoreboard. And they will pull out, reset, 4 seconds on the clock. And not much was going to happen. Some light applause from the crowd. See a little more energy. Taking some chances. Bergman. Really controlling that top half. Got the three-point takedown. A little confusion on Stratton Luke's part. As quick as Aiden Bergman can move. Almost had him propped up. Maybe one count. Stratton Luke's finding a way to roll through. Under a minute in this one. Warning given to Stratton-Luca Union. Official definitely wants to see some advancements, some aggression. And Aiden Bergman's going to roll his opponent up. But Luke's going to fish out of that. Bergman across the chest, trying to control that shoulder. And we will see we're going to see not much here happening, but Bergman continues to drive, continues to fight. We're going to see a major decision. He had a couple opportunities with the shoulder touching briefly to get a 1 count. But Aiden Bergman will go on to victory. 9-0 over Stratton Luke. That moves us into 120 pounds, where we should see Cooper Hines make his way out.
At 120 pounds for the Jayhawks, Cooper Hines. For the night, Braden Bonsack.
Cooper quickly in, facing Braden Bonsack. Cooper did not have a match against Janesville, which shows that Bonsack did not as well. But Cooper 120, or 126 is what he wrestled over the weekend. And up in first place at 126, actually competed against Gavin Bell, who got registered in a 126 as well, if I'm reading this right. Ended up beating Gavin 19-3 in a tech full. Other credits this year for Cooper. Starlight Invite with the championship. Last year, 113 was his weight class, ended up as a champion in District 5 in Class 1A, and 5th place overall in the state championships in 1A. His opponent, Braden Bonsack, Cliff Keene Invite, Independence Invite, 2nd place finish. First place winner in Class 2A at 113 a year ago. Was a champion in the 2A District 5 meet that was held at Independence last year, but Cooper scoreless right now with this Class 2A returning champion, Class 2A, I guess, at the 113-pound weight class a year ago. So this will be a highly interest bout tonight between these two wrestlers. Cooper shoots in quickly. Wrestling rankings. Just checking those off to see We're standing here on some wrestlers, and only 1 point up on the board so far. Just looking up, Cedar Rapids Gazette does a composite ranking no matter what class you're in, and here at 120. Officials stopping that match, but again here at 120, they've got Alexander Pierce in the first spot, but Braden Bonsack in that second position. Cooper Hines ranked 4th overall in Eastern Iowa at 120 pounds. Energy from the Jesup side of things. Injury clock a little refocus. And now the official visiting with Union's coach. Again, Bart Maylert. Some points. Got the 3-point takedown. Falling out. And with that advantage, it's going to give Cooper a chance to try and build, but Bonsack knows where he's at and what he needs to do. And as a state champion last year coming into this season, Hines might be giving up a little upper body, but Cooper's technique is practiced and versed. That'll end that second period. Hines in the down position to start this off. He's going to have to definitely watch himself to make sure he's still actively wrestling. Bonsack crossface. Trying to find an opportunity, but again, there is the caution. We're worried about that. Caution on Cooper Hines as he reaches back for that leg. But he's got to be thinking, what is his out right now as Bonsack tries to bar that arm. Cooper's not allowing it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a point given against Hines if he doesn't show more movement, especially as competitive as this match has been. Evenly matched, you would say. "31 seconds. Hines walking that line here. Has the advantage, and frustration again from Bonesack. That'll be it. Cooper Hines ends up winning 4-1. Team score 31-7.
At 126 for the night, Mays Weber. For the Jayhawks, Gavin Bell.
Move on to the next weight class of 126 pounds. Gavin Bell jogging for position, but unable to maintain control, gives up that takedown. There's that two-point reversal. Mays Weber for Union. Didn't place in last year's 2A district, nor at the Bobcat invite last weekend. Gavin Bell, however, second place at 126 over Mac Valley. Just talked about that. Second place up at Starmont this year in the tournament there. Second place in the district a year ago and competed down at the state championships. And Bell's got control of that upper body. He's trailing by one. He's going to get near fall points to go up, if not get a pin, and he does. 1 minute 35. 1 minute 35. Beating Mays Weber. 37-7 is our team score here in Jesup tonight. 132 will be your next weight class. Maddox Thorson was slated in that weight class against Janesville.
Wrestling for the Jayhawks at 126 pounds, 132, Maddox Thorson. For the Knights, Caden Jones.
So Maddox Thorson will get the nod again, facing Caden Jones. Thorson, a freshman wrestler, ended up as a champion in the Cedar Falls JV invite back, I guess it was last weekend, or last week. 7th place. Actually, that was on Monday of this week. He wrestled. Champion of the JV tournament. 7th place at Mac Valley. Didn't place in the Starmont event, but was a champion of the JV event over at Dyke New Hartford, as well as down event in Shellsburg. His opponent, Caden Jones. 3rd place in the Bobcat invite. Cliff Keene invite over at Independence. 6th place finish there. Takedown awarded to Jones off the bat. When Janesville and Union were squaring off, they had wins at 190. Which we saw Devlin get the victory in that weight class over Thompson. Caden Jones in the open weight at 132 last time out. But again, the only weight classes Janesville was able to beat Union at, like I said, at 190. And also at heavyweight. And that was just because of the open spot. That stayed through to this round as J.D. Sadler raised his hand in that weight class. And we end the first period. 3-1 advantage, Jones on Thorson. Thorson to cover. Will have to release. Gives up that escape. Official calls stalemate. Didn't see anything happening there, both sides. Maddox, fast with the arms, movement with the arms. Jones goes in with that takedown on the hips, 3 points awarded to Union's wrestler. Maddox gives up 3 more right in there. And full control, going to pick Thorson up, put him on his back. We're going to see near fall points happen. And that is it. 3 minutes, 55 seconds as Thorson will go down to defeat. That will give Union their
For
third
Union at
victory
132, Jake
of what we've seen
Hedeman.
tonight. They had 37-13.
Jessup is open.
Jesup will leave the open weight at 138. Jace Hedeman.
At
Trevin
144
Delagardelle was the wrestler.
Trevin Delagardelle.
Janesville matchup.
For the
They're going to
night,
move him up,
Brendan
is what it looks
Fry.
like in weight class. So Trevin Delagardelle at 144, facing Brandon Frush out of Union. So I'll be interested to see what they do with Caden Lang. Are they going to move Caden up to wrestle at 150? Just scanning the bench here at Jesup, looking for some wrestlers that may not be in there. Tice Larson would be the next one in line. And question if they'll move Tice up. We'll see how it all plays out. No score here, just underway. First period, Trevin Delagardelle, senior, ended up in 6th place at the Mac Valley tournament, champion at Starmont. His opponent, Brandon Frush, Monday, and it was a champion of the JV invite at Cedar Falls. 4th place in the JV Bobcat invite last Saturday. And Trevin still trying to see how he can earn the first points of this match. Rises up. And Frush going to have to release out. Will go off the ring. Trevin doing a great job controlling that upper half. Flies in again. With that takedown, making it 6-1. He's doing a good job controlling that leg on Brandon Frush. Trying to prevent him from holding the base. Preventing Trevin from getting the flip, and comes aggressive right at the end of the ring. Official started counting, but that will be the end of the first period. Did not have him down long enough to award points. So we'll be in a neutral as we start second period. Jesup Jayhawks travel down to Marion on Saturday. Tournament down there. And then next weekend, they're over at the OAB CIG event that they've been going to the last couple of years. It's a Friday, Saturday event. Get a chance to see some different competition. Upper body strength that Trevin has, took full advantage of it. Flung his opponent, gets the win, gets the pin. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. So Trevin helps his team build on this champion, or this pathway to being undefeated in their dual competitions. And we will see Jesup moving 150 pounds. Tice Larson will make his way to the mat, moving up from 144. Trevin De La Gardelle was wrestling 138 against Janesville, moved to 144. Again, Trevin was wrestling 138 at Mac Valley over the weekend. But a nice, challenging match for him to get after it. Now here, Caden Lang. Jaden Payne is his opponent. Takedown points are made. Near fall points are close to be given, if not a fall. Cross face pull from Caden Lang. And Payne continues to try and roll, but Lang controlling that inside leg. 4 points awarded. Lang makes a turn. Prop up his opponent. We're seeing 3, if not 4, near fall. As Payne has not completely rolled through. Working on the far side of that mat. 30 seconds remain, first period. And points in waiting. And the wrestlers will come off out of bounds to make it 11-0. Closing out this first one. Quick on the attack for Lang. He's going to get near fall. This is going to give him some points, but he's also going to get the pin at the buzzer, so to speak. So technically 2 minutes, 1 minute 59 and some change. Caden Lang with a pin over Jaden Payne, making it 49-19. Move up to 157 pounds. And Tice Larson, he was the opener against Janesville, got the fall over Chase Forey in 158. And he'll see Briar Mast. Mast was 7th in the conference tournament last season at 175. He's come down some weight to wrestle anyway. Out of bounds. Looking at Tice Larson. 4th place up at Starmont before break. Went up at the state tournament last year after finishing 7th in the district. This kid's come a long way in his wrestling skill sets. Peel away, trailing 3-1. And there is is the opportunity that Tice Larson needed. Gets the takedown, goes up. We'll see Briar Mast widen that base. But Tice Larson is a strong kid, as you can see. And they will go out of bounds one more time. Back to the middle with 16 seconds remaining, first period. Both look up at the clock, and we will start again. Choice to Jesup. Defers, gives it back to Mast, who will take the up position. We've seen that a lot tonight. When Union's given that choice, they go neutral up. Tice controlling that head, which is controlling that reach for Mast. It'll release just momentarily, but strong arm it. Got him in the headlock, tightening it up. Still no takedown given. There it is. Near fall points counting. If not, will we end the night with a fall? 1:14 remains, second period. Mast trying to roll this way back through. And Tice controlling that near side arm. Driving in, pulling up that neck. Controlled the hips, got it. 1 minute. Actually, let's make that 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Tice Larson victorious and seals another dual team win for the Jayhawks that go to 19-0 with wins tonight over Jamesville and Union. And winners for Jesup, Soley, Devlin, Munson, Sadler. That was the only forfeited heavyweight. Bergman, Cooper Hines, Gavin Bell, Trevin Delagardelle 145, Lang at 150, Tice Larson here at 157. When you're looking at 7 falls tonight, 1 decision, 1 forfeit, 1 major decision for Jesup as they close out tonight's dual team contest. In victorious earlier on tonight, 78-0 over Janesville. Union had Janesville's number 70-10 in the second match. And Jesup winning tonight in the nightcap with a final score of 55-19. Our next broadcast comes up tomorrow night, boy-girl doubleheader happening against Olwine in basketball. And then on Monday, we'll have more basketball action for you as Sumner Fred in a doubleheader, Wapsie Valley. Going to be a boys contest happening on Tuesday. For Anthony Baugh, our camera operator and on-site producer, I'm Nate Klingberg. Jesup wins tonight, 2 dual team wins. You can watch this event again on replay on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. This is the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology Music, courtesy of bensound.com. Go Jayhawks and good night.